The National Media Commission (NMC) has issued a strong warning to media outlets, urging them to exercise caution with the content they broadcast and indicating it is ready to enforce penalties on organizations that breach regulations. During the Commission's regulatory meeting on offensive media content with radio and TV stations, the NMC chairman expressed concern over the programming choices of numerous media outlets and called for heightened responsibility in broadcasting. ChannelOne News' Kennedy Chumesi has more.
The NMC report revealed it received close to 9,000 complaints this year, covering issues such as sexual content, money laundering, and loan fraud, with over 40 media organizations reportedly involved. Among these, Yoruba TV was specifically cited for airing explicit material. However, the station's management voiced disappointment at being singled out in the report.
Yoruba TV's social program has over 95% of its content which bring hope to the vulnerable Ghanaians. The same program has a problem, and the problem was only identified. The only thing that was identified in that social program was about 5% of its content. I would therefore like to register my disappointment of the Commission.
Despite this, the Commission defended its actions.
Every category of the demographics that we have in this society has raised complaints against Yoruba, including the expert group. If I were your lawyer, I will advise you have an opportunity to amend your ways, because it will be very difficult to defend you when the time comes. This is the truth. How much money is that dirty broadcast giving you? And what do you gain out of life when you lose your soul to that kind of broadcast? I come to Kumasi with all due respect. I feel so ashamed. I feel terribly ashamed. I'm unable to listen to that thing for more than 3 minutes by myself. But because it is my work, I must listen. So you can imagine the psychological pressure I go through listening to that kind of content. We are being very honest with you. We are being very honest with you. For the third time I'm saying it. We are being very honest with you. The fact that we have not issued a notice of revocation should draw your attention.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Journalists Association criticized the NCA for lacking a clear roadmap in the digital migration process, questioning its commitment to upholding broadcasting standards.
No media house or nobody can operate a TV station without an authorization from the NCA. And they came out strongly with that. Now, as we speak, most of these stations we are talking about, they are not under the regulatory, they are not under the authorization of the NCA. Just last month, the number of new TV stations registered is about 382. Where are they going to get the frequency from? Because now NCA is not issuing frequencies, but there are bouquet out there. People are giving, GBC is expanding its tentacles to be able to accommodate more stations. The WAPs, NCA is doing their private business, also enrolling people. Initially, they were supposed to be transporters. They're supposed to be transporting stations. So we want to hear from the NCA what they are doing about that. Until then, we cannot fight or we cannot get and ensure the decency in broadcasting.
In response, the NCA assured the public of its proactive role in monitoring and regulating the sector.
For the past few months, we have put all satellite single channel authorization also on hold. We haven't stopped processing licenses, but I'm saying that we have put them on hold. That's just an administrative decision. We are going through that discussion. Also submitted issues to the policymaker so that a firm determination is made on how we treat the pay TV stations that have channels in the clear, because all the channels on the pay TV are supposed to be encrypted. And so that is one of the issues too that is up for. But like I said, this also involves policy, and the NCA is engaging the policymaker to make a clear decision on these ones. So yes, we haven't neglected our responsibility. We monitor, we enforce, and the issues that are requiring policy engagements are being considered.
The National Media Commission is cautioning media organizations to be cautious in the content they churn out, as it is ready to enforce its regulations when the content being churned out by these organizations go against the regulations. Reporting for Channel One News, my name is Kennedy Chumesi.